Hi everybody, it's Ramona here again from Connect to Your Angels with the first full week of January's reading. I'm actually filming this on New Year's Eve, right before my company shows up, so hence the little more spruced up image. But I thought for this week's reading I'd like to work with the Angel Therapy cards, and we will go ahead and get started with these. All right, let's see what we've got. Ooh. Well, that one just flew right out of the deck, so I'm going to put that one down here for Monday, Tuesday, and we'll pull this one for the middle of the week, and there we go, that'll be for the weekend. Okay, so let me just flip these over. Nice. All right, this is for the beginning of the week, and I'll just slowly bring that in so you can see the image. Oh, there we go. It says God box, and the angel there, she's kind of got like a bowl and she's holding it up, and I'm going to read to you the message on the card. It says, write any worries, concerns, or desires on a piece of paper that you put in a special container called a God box as a way of letting go and allowing the divine to help you. So this is great because with the start of a new year, you know, a lot of times people are still kind of holding on to some things that they've carried from the last year. There's still some worries there about different situations. Perhaps it's money, perhaps it's job related, perhaps it's relationship related. So write all those things down and find a really neat container. It doesn't have to cost a lot of money. You can even go to the dollar store and find something there and maybe add to it, add some kind of embellishments or paint it or do whatever you feel like. And that activity in itself is really fun and kind of lifts your vibration because you're doing something that's sort of fun and, you know, whimsical. So create your God box, and then like the message says, put your worries and cares and all that kind of stuff, write them down as a way of releasing it, because you don't want to keep things in. It's just really, really unhealthy. And the more you keep things in, the more they can eventually come out in the form of a physical manifestation or, you know, something the matter with you physically. So you don't want that to happen. So use your God box in that way. And you can even visualize, like the image on this card, you know, that you're lifting these things up in a bowl and saying, angels, I don't want this. You guys take it, right? So anytime you have a worry or like it says a concern or something like that, this is a great technique that you can do to help offload that, and use your angels to offload, because oftentimes we only think of them in receiving, right? We're asking for things from them, so things are coming to us, but this is how we can, you know, have things moving in the other direction as well. So make sure that you're always working with them in both directions. Okay, that's what they're saying. All right, now the other thing that we have for the middle of the week here, this is great. Visualize success. Visualize success. And I will read you that message on there. And it says, see yourself doing well in this situation and have faith in a positive outcome. Visualization is huge. And again, it's one of those techniques, you know, that's very simple to do, because really you can do it anywhere at any time. All it takes is you to kind of keep your eyes open or close your eyes or whatever works for you and visualize that situation coming to a positive outcome, right? And I, as a runner, I often do this when I'm training. You know, I'll be on a really long training run and it's, you know, difficult or whatever, but I visualize that last few hundred meters coming down the finish chute, right? And all the people screaming and the excitement that's going on, and then seeing the big timer coming up, you know, with the time flashing across it as you're gearing up to cross the finish line, and it really motivates you. It's excellent. So use that. You know, if you have something that you're dying to achieve, imagine what that feels like, and imagine, you know, picking up the phone when it happens finally. Who would be the first person that you would call? You know, and feel that feeling and hold on to that, because it's not just about, you know, visualization per se with your eyes, but it's more about all over visualization, using all of your bodily senses. What would that feel like? What would that smell like? What would it taste like? What would that whole experience be like? And the more you can hold that crystal clear in your mind's eye, the more, you know, power that is that you're putting out into the universe to help manifest it back to you. The other thing the angels are saying is like actual visual things that you look at are really, really powerful though too. So if you haven't yet made a vision board for this year, for 2014, that might be an activity that you want to do. Maybe get some girlfriends together or friends together and have fun. Do it as a group activity. You know, get a whole bunch of old magazines, a big piece of cardboard or Bristol board or something that you can start to put your pictures on there, print out words from the internet, you know, what you want to achieve this year and get it on there. And you know what? I actually just had this idea earlier today, and I want to do this as a virtual vision board party and invite everybody to visit me on Facebook, my Connect to Your Angels, and the number 2, not the word 2, Connect to Your Angels. That's the name of my Facebook page, and we're going to go on there and everybody's going to post some pictures or a phrase or a word or something that means something to them, something they want to achieve in 2014. So you can start that right now if you want. Jump on and start it. I haven't actually put that thread out there yet, but if you're first and you beat me, that's fine. You can go out there and just say, hey, Ramona said we're going to do this, so here's my picture, or here's my phrase, or here's my word, or whatever. So really work with visualization, not just on the Wednesday, Thursday that this card indicates, but I want you to do this throughout the year, because as you achieve a goal, you're going to set a new goal, and then you're going to need to visualize something differently. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right. Okay, at the end of the week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Third Eye Chakra. The Third Eye Chakra is also called the brow chakra, and it is located in this part of the body. So it's an energy center. And it is related to your psychic vision, or your ability to tune in to things that you see. So it says on the card, it is safe for you to see the energy of love in all its forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. Because sometimes people really want to have that sight or that clairvoyance, and then things start to happen, and then it freaks them out a little bit. And they're like, I don't know if I can take that, right? So really what you need to do to get over that fear is just to know that it is safe. It is safe, and it is normal actually for you to have that. We all have it. It's just that some people decide to develop it and others don't, right? And it's the fear around it is because over the years, we've been taught to shut it down. We've been told it's wrong, it's bad, it's not natural, blah, 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 all that stuff. So people stopped developing it. So it's more than natural for you to go ahead, and if you want to, if you've been guided to take a workshop or a course or something about developing your psychic ability, move forward with that, and there's other things that you can do to open up the third eye. You can do some meditations, you can work with balancing your chakras, in especially the third eye chakra. So you can do that through various forms of energy work like Reiki or body talk or quantum touch. All of those things are things that you can try. You can also work with crystals. So any crystal or stone that is a really deep royal blue, like a lapis or sodalite, or just lost it now what I was thinking to say. Oh, kyanite. I really like using kyanite for the third eye. So that's something else that you can use. If you like crystals and stones, you can place it on there, and you can actually double that up. You could place the stone there and rest for a while you're meditating or whatever, and that will help to strengthen and to balance that chakra in particular. So those are all different tools and techniques that you can try to really open up and enhance that chakra, that energy center within you. So the really kind of really pushing that message about visualization, right? So visualizing your success, opening your third eye so you can open up to the guidance they're going to give you, and see that, see what they're going to be telling you and guiding you to do, so that it can help you to bring those things you're trying to visualize into actual fruition, right? Into manifestation. So that sounds like a fantastic week. I can't believe we're heading into January. And as I speak, I'm just looking over at my clock. It is 10 to 7 p.m. New Year's Eve right now. And so we've only got a few more hours left, and it's going to be a whole brand new year. And I'm really, really excited because I do feel that this is going to be a magnificent year for everybody. So I encourage you all to actually come up with a word for the year that is going to sort of propel you forward. Something that you are going to use almost like a mantra. And my word I will share with you is commitment. commitment, because when you commit to something, right away that takes out half of the work. When you commit to something and you know that it's going to happen and you know you're going to do it, the rest is sort of easy. And I've been suffering with a foot injury, and it's really been holding me back from the things that I like to do, especially my running. And so I am working now on rehabbing myself, and my commitment, part of my commitment, is that I am going to get to race shape again, and by springtime I will be starting to train so that I can actually run a half marathon race this fall. That's what I'm committing to, and that's what I'm working towards, among other things, of course. But that's one of my things. So, share. Again, you can jump on Facebook if you want to put your word on there, if you want to share it with other people, or, you don't have to. That can be private for you. But I do encourage you to kind of pick that word and carry that with you, like I said, through the year. And then through the year, you can check in and, post on there and let us know how it's going, because it's nice when we all have a community where we can support each other. All right, so in the meantime, again, like I said, you can go on there, you can start the virtual vision board party, and I'm really excited to see what you guys are gonna put on there. And I'm wishing you all, again, I know I did already because I did the reading for New Year's Eve, but I'm wishing you again, Happy New Year, and we'll see you all here next week. Thanks, guys.